this movie called Attack the Block, brought to you from the same director of Shaun of the Dead. And I have to say, okay, when I first saw the trailer, I was a little bit reserved because it looked kind of cheesy, but honestly, after 1.5 hours of watching that film, I was very entertained and I came out smiling. A whirlwind of fun, fantasy, sci-fi, adventure, and witty humor. Witty British humor, and that's the thing that I love the most. The storyline is very original. You would never come across something as weird as this ever. So what they need to do, these street kids, they need to defend their block, which is basically their entire building and neighborhood, from an alien invasion. Okay, talking first about Joe Cornish, the writer and director of Attack the Block. He got inspired to make this film because he himself, when he was staying in South London, got mugged. And then it got him thinking, like, so what would happen if, say, the street he was living on suddenly got invaded by aliens? And it's during the same time, I suppose, he got obsessed with a story by Joe Sales, and it's called Night Sky. And he decided to combine the two, basically, and it became Attack the Block. Joe Cornish has 9 fresh faces in the film, and let's first talk about John Boyega, who plays Moses. Moses is the leader of the hoodlums in Attack the Block, and he plays a very realistic leader who happens to have a lot of problems. He doesn't have a mom and dad, and he has an uncle who just comes and goes as he pleases, and he's only 15 years old, so he's going to try and fend for himself in the best way possible, and I suppose it would be to mug people. Coolest thing I have to say for the scene is he's only 15 and already he looks quite hot. I mean, he's got the whole NBA and Kill Bill look going for him. He does this really cool thing towards the end of the film, which is called the Hero Run. Go watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's so Gaia. Moses is the main leader, obviously, and he's got his gang. They consist of Jerome, Dennis, Biggs, and Pess. You gotta love their names. They're so weird and so quirky. Moving on to the rest of the cast, you have Simon Howard, who plays Biggs. Biggs is like the youngest of the group. Biggs, if I'm not mistaken, most of the time of the film he was busy hiding in a trash can. Oh, and I totally love his afro hair. Next, I have to talk about is Franz Drameh, who plays the Dennis. He honestly reminds me of a younger version of Usher Raymond. You take a good look at his face, doesn't he look like Usher to you? So Dennis's character is a person that doesn't really take much crap from anybody. I think it's so cute for a person who has such a hard face. He's got a soft spot for his pet, Pogo, which is so cute. Next up, we have Alex Esmail, who plays Pest. What a name, Pest. Pest is not a pest at all. He's got the funniest and wittiest lines, and I really think it's because Joe allowed the kids to collaborate with him on the script. My favorite lines for him was, you've got a bit of a potty mouth, don't you? I really can't wait to see where his acting skills are going to go next, so watch out for this kid, Alex Esmail. Last but not least is Leon Jones, who plays Jerome. Now Jerome is this cute little guy that looks a bit like Sean Kingston. Looks like he just came out of a Bill Cosby show. And he honestly looks too smart to be a street kid. But I think he's the nicest out of the whole bunch. However, I think that doesn't make any difference because he still goes ahead and mugs people. The kids, they just want to protect their block. And I love how they protect it by using fireworks, a bat, and a samurai sword. The usage on the script of how these kids, they are so normal and realistic about phones. And busy calling one another saying, "Where are you, man? Where are you?" And the best part is these kids, when they're trying to call one another while fighting, they say this.
I've got one text left. This is too much madness to explain in one text.
It's so funny to actually hear stuff like that while they're busy chasing and fighting an alien. You go into this movie thinking you're going to see some CGI on the aliens. No, you're not going to see any CGI at all. Reasons because Joe Cornish was thinking, okay, I want to go back to the time when actors actually had a physical thing that was really chasing them throughout the film. Stuff, you know, like E.T., Gremlins, that kind of thing. So what he had were people in suits dressed up in gorilla looking like alien suits chasing the kids all over the place. So you have a real essence of them actually being chased. And that's why the chasing was so good, because they were actual real people that was busy chasing the kids. Also, in one interview, I thought it was real funny how Joe Cornish, he was making a joke saying that, yeah, there are just not enough alien movies out there, so we decided to just go ahead and make one. when it's obvious that Super 8 was out, Green Lantern was out, and any other kind of alien movie is coming out, and they have all these fantastic CGI blown about. These were the quotes that I absolutely adored in the film. I tell you, the script, Joe Cornish, you are an excellent master at writing a witty script.
Right now, I feel like going home, locking my door, and playing FIFA.
You have to call the police.
You'd be better off calling the Ghostbusters, love.
Lovely fireworks.
Mum, it's alien invasion.
Of course it is.
I'm killing them straight. Let's get...
Sorry about the driving. I'm getting lessons for Christmas.
So yeah, Linora here, and I hope you enjoyed my review on Attack the Block. I'm just making this for fun, okay? The green screen, I'm still working on it, so forgive me if it still looks a bit funny and a bit grainy. But I think this time it's a lot better since I'm now using Premiere Pro and not iMovie anymore. Do subscribe to my channel if you like stuff here. Do go check out the blog. It's linoralo.com. Either that, or you can always join me on Twitter. And who knows, I might be giving out away movie tickets. This is Linora.